Yesterday, Ken and I were heading to work. We had the radio on and it was playing a local Christian station. I wasn't really listening to the ads or the DJs. Instead, I was thinking about a discussion I had with a friend, and I was asking her to pray for me because I was feeling a bit discouraged. I was feeling like I couldn't keep up the hopefulness that I needed in my heart because I was around other people who I needed to model that hope for, and I wasn't able to I didn't feel like I was able to do that for them. And so in the car on the ride, I was thinking about how I really needed to find a way out of this funk that I was in. And I found that my thoughts actually started to slowly stop being a conversation I was having with myself and into a conversation I was having with God. And here's how it went. So I'm thinking about my friend and the conversation we had, and all of a sudden a song comes on. And the lyrics penetrate into my one-sided conversation. And this is what I heard. You're shattered like you've never been before. The life you knew in 1,000 pieces on the floor. And words fall short in times like these, when this world drives you to your knees. You think you're never going to get back to the you that used to be. Tell your heart to beat again. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the shadows fall away, step into the light of grace. Yesterday's a closing door, you don't live there anymore. Say goodbye to where you've been and tell your heart to beat again. Danny Gokey, Tell Your Heart to Beat Again, in case you didn't know. So now I'm thinking, I'm not sure I can just talk this feeling away. I've tried. I tried to talk to friends, I've asked for prayers, I gave myself the proverbial pep talk in the mirror. Nothing is working. And the next song comes on, and it's a favorite of mine. Fear you don't own me. There ain't no room in this story, and I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not, like you know me. Guess what? I know who I am, I know I'm strong, and I am free. Got my own identity. So fear, you will never be welcome here. Is there anybody out there just like me? Anybody needing fear to leave? If you don't know how to say it, sing along with me. Luckily for me, I like to sing this song, so I did. I gave it all I had. Why not? I'm in the car. It's just me and my husband, and he loves me. So, nothing like a good breakup song. It's by Francesca Battistelli, and that's what it's called, the breakup song. So now I'm thinking, okay, God, no fear, just you. That's it. And then there's beauty in my brokenness. I've got true love instead of pain. There's freedom, though you've captured me. I've got joy instead of mourning. You give me joy down deep in my soul. That's Vashawn Mitchell, by the way, and it's called just Joy. So it felt just like the best arm around the shoulder that I could have possibly gotten. By this time in our ride, we were almost to our destination, and life was just about to intrude into this conversation I was having with God, and I just about only had time to say thank you, and that was it. But I felt like I could go on with my day. And I felt like when I got around the people that needed me to show them hope and joy and all the things that they would need from me, that I could do it. And my point is that to you, though, today, is that God is always listening to you, even when you aren't in formal prayer. That might be a little bit of a warning, but it's something that you should take comfort in. He will also answer you if you are open to hearing him. For me, it always seems to be through song. Maybe that is why I always want music on, and always prefer it to be Christian music more often than not. But maybe music isn't you. Maybe he speaks to you through a Bible verse or a devotion, like this one. or through what you see around you, like nature or a billboard, or through the words of a friend, or maybe even a stranger. One time, he even spoke to me through my own answer to a friend's question, so you never know. I haven't always heard him, and even when I have, it hasn't always been as easy as the time I just described. But he is there, and he is speaking to you. But he's probably not doing it from a burning bush, so you may not want to look for that. But what do you do? Well, if you are being a good listener in any conversation, it can't be all about you. You can't be sitting there thinking about what you're going to say next. You have to be an active listener. Why should it be any different with God? So practice listening, but ask for his help too. Matthew 7:7 says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you." And the New Living Translation has a slightly different version of it, and I thought I'd share that with you too. Keep on asking and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking and you will find. Keep on knocking and the door will be open to you. You have to be intentional, but you also have to be persistent. Keep practicing. Don't give up. Just like anything else in your faith journey, hearing his voice is a skill you have to learn. And he wants you to learn it. He wants you to hear him. I know you will find God's voice, and that you will know what it sounds like in your life. I'm praying for that to happen for you. And eventually, it will be as easy as listening to the radio.